My name's Aaron, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic. Today I'm reviewing Paco Rabanne Ultraviolet Man. I love the name and I've actually been wanting to try this for years and years and years and years, and I never have done, so I'm very excited. The cost is £24 for 50ml. The notes are coriander, mint, black pepper, ambergris, we shall see, patchouli and oak moss. I'm not going to read the marketing, and one comment, which is that the notes that are written are not what I'm picking up. So I want to say a quick note on that before I get onto this review. I develop perfume for a living. I have a perfume range and I have been dealing with perfume raw materials for over a decade now, between 10 and 20 years. What I try to do is try to educate, and I try to use my brain to work out what is in it, if it's worth the cost, all that sort of stuff. If you particularly want to hear somebody read off the marketing, then there are hundreds and hundreds of people that can do that, but it is something that I will never do. So that is why there might be a slight difference between what's written down and what my brain is telling me. That's why I never read the marketing, and that's why I never go on any sites, because I want to make my own mind up. Do we have our fragrance samples? Are we engaged with our higher self? Let's get testing. So I really have no idea what to expect. I do love the colorant in this. This I really like, actually. I'm quite surprised. With fragrances that have been around for a very long time, I didn't really know what to expect. I love the name, and neon, actually, I really wanted to call ultraviolet. And when I was going through names of neon frantically, I was sending Video Unicorn hundreds of names that sounded like a bright flickering light. And if ultraviolet hadn't been taken, I would have taken it, but it got taken. So the initial notes are vanillin with mint. So what you're getting here is you're getting a very clean musk, icy super, and then you're getting some linalool, some acetates, you're getting lots of vanillin. Now there is some smokiness in this, or there is some leathery compounds in this to make this smell undoubtedly masculine. And then there is some oak moss. Not oak moss like aroma chemicals in this. But there's something I don't quite like about this, and I don't know quite what it is. Maybe it's the mint. It's a little bit sickly to me. Not picking up coriander, I'm picking up a lot of aroma chemicals, but for £25 you're going to get masses of aroma chemicals. This is what you're going to get based upon a lot of wood compounds. You have so this is built for cost. But there is something in it I don't like. It's a bit sickly sweet, and I think it's the amount of vanillin that's been pushed in with the mint to push out that sort of clean, close. And this actually has some white floral compounds. I would think it's got magnolian in. So magnolian is really fabulous raw material, but in too much of a high percentage it can smell like a magnolia flower, and that is sort of what I'm getting more of this, and I really don't like this. It smells a bit sickly sweet and it smells a little bit like ice cream. So this has ethyl vanillin and quite large amounts, and ethyl vanillin is industrially very, very cheap. So the ethyl vanillin is giving like a sickly sweet feel with the mint. Initially I really loved this. I quite liked it. It was quite a nice decent, but it's just smelling very like ice cream. That is the most dominant thing for me. All of the lovely raw materials like the spicy leathery compounds and all the sort of the nice stuff is really evaporated off, and really all I'm left with is the smell of mint ice cream. So this smells of mint ice cream. Yeah, I really don't like it. So on to my final thoughts. This is unfortunately sickly sweet, vomit-inducing chemical sludge. I really do not like it at all. It just smells of like mint choc chip. Yes, I really just do not like it. It's making me feel quite sick, actually. And I love ice cream. It's just masses and masses of ethyl vanillin. So this, the way it's built, is going to latch onto your skin, and unfortunately I don't want this to latch onto my skin. Actually, I'd quite like this to evaporate off. Yes, it just smells of mint choc chip ice cream. So technically I don't really like it. Actually, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 4 for think it's okay. For me, it feels just like absolutely no creativity in this, and it absolutely feels like it's just but for cost. Do I think it's worth the price? Oh, I just don't like mint chocolate chip ice cream. 24. Yeah, I think it's absolutely worth the price. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 2. It's got a 4. Do I like it? No, not at all. I really just don't like it. I'm really trying not to, because I never tried to bash a house, but I really think, and I would really implore you to perhaps save up a little bit more and invest in something maybe twice the price, because this smells cheap to me. And I'm just reading the thing. It says captivating sense of borderline between spiritual and real world. The enigmatic ultraviolet perfume is designed for free spirit as well. That to me is fabulous, but this is not in this. How would I improve upon it? I would tone down the aroma chemicals, and I would push in some sandalwood. I would push in a lot more patchouli. I would soften it right off. It feels very short, round, robust, chemical, aroma chemical, and not in a good way, because there are some aroma chemicals that I really, really love. There's some ambers which I particularly love, and I think they're fantastic and exciting. To be honest with you, I think you'd be much better off buying a little bottle of cedarwood and applying some cedarwood. Cheaper, and I think cedarwood on it can just smell very beautiful on its own, or a little bit of sandalwood can just smell beautiful. And to me, it's actually giving me, I really don't like this at all. So I hope you love this review, because I am going to do an emergency cleanse, tone and moisturise of Paco Rabanne Ultraviolet. I hope you love this review. Thumbs up and subscribe, and I shall see you soon for a fragrance review.